Hi, I'm Olivia B, and this is a video in the Blackbird Designs Quilt Along series. Just a very casual quilt along that I'm hosting with my friend Lori from Textilist. Her Instagram and YouTube channels are linked below, though I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. We're just hosting a very casual, like I said, quilt along where people are working on Blackbird Designs quilts, mostly applique, and using the hashtag BBDQAL. A while back I posted a video where I did a flip through of a bunch of Blackbird Designs quilting books. Those were books that were easily available online, at least at the time that I made that video, but most of them still are. Since then, Lori has posted a video where she showed a bunch of the books that she has. Most of those are not as easily available, except for When the Cold Wind Blows, which is an amazing book. That one you can find out there. And also Carol from Saltbox Stitcher did a kind of trunk show for Blackbird's Design Quilting. She has, I think, just about every book, and she showed all of those. She didn't show every project in every one of them, so I'm still going to show you a few today. And when I did my video, I asked you all if you would like to see the books that I own that are out of print, and a lot of you said yes. So I own 5 books that are from Blackbird Designs that aren't as easily available. One of them Lori showed, which is called Birds of a Feather, and in this video I'm going to show you the other 4. I have them here. That Aunt Lucy's Bits and Pieces, Simply Vintage, Cosy Nights, and Women of Grace and Charm. I found this one recently at a quilt shop for half off. So keep your eyes open if you go to quilt shops, especially ones that have been open for a while longer. Also secondhand bookstores and thrift stores. You just never know where you're going to find them. And also we never know when they're going to be republished. So, don't lose hope. But here's a flip through of these 4 books for your enjoyment. Thanks. Alright, so this first book that I'm going to show you is called Simply Vintage, and this one's from 2007, and this one is made up of quilts and projects by Alma Allen and Sherry Ralston. So this first main applique quilt is called Vintage Charm. Here are 2 projects, The Key to My Heart and Vintage Button CD book cover and Log Cabin CD book cover. Here you've got the Endless Song hooked rug and the Golden Pear pincushion. This is a Homeward Bound needle punch and Life's the Berries pincushion. This is the Vintage Garden quilt, and then here you have the Coxcomb Stars quilt. And this is the Garden Star quilt. And this quilt is Dance With Me. And there's Vintage Garden on the back. This book is called Aunt Lucy's Bits and Pieces. This is from 2003, and the designs are from Barb and Alma. This quilt is Aunt Opal's Blue Baskets. This one is Aunt Vella's Charms. This is Aunt Lucy's Rick Rack Baskets. And then these are Rick Rack Flowers, pillow shams. This is a hooked rug called Be Mine. This is a Rick Rack sheet set and pillow shams. This quilt is called Aunt Dorothy's Picnic Baskets. And this is called the Sampler Basket Pillow. So it's hand embroidery. This is a cross-stitch piece called Prairie Wind. And then the final project is another embroidery piece called Morning's Sweet Song. Oh, I'm sorry, one more. Aunt Porgy's Pin Keep. It's a wool applique. Alright, this book is called Cozy Nights. This one has designs from, excuse me, Barb and Alma. It's from 2000. The sampler, the cross-stitch pieces, the shams, and the sheet set, and this quilt are all in the book. This beautiful red quilt is called A Winter's Nap. And this one's Cold Winter's Night. This is Posies for a Cozy Night pillowcase and pillow sham, Posy and Berry rug, and Posies for a Cozy Night applique quilt. And this quilt is called Prairie Nights. This one is Laura's Slumber Party. I believe that's Alma's daughter, and I believe she made this. And going along with that quilt is a slumber party sheet set, Blueberry House pillow sham, and Laura's overnight bag. You'll see the hand embroidery on everything. And this quilt is Dreaming in the Garden. And then going along with that quilt is a Tulip Sampler pillow, which is wool applique, and the Garden Dreams sheet set. There's also A Night in the Country Nights sheet set and pillow shams, and the quilt A Night in the Country. This book is called Women of Grace and Charm. This is from 2003. This is a pretty hefty book, and is a tribute to women who served in World War II. I believe it's mostly American women, but I'm sure I believe there's at least one from the UK in here. I'm going to go through this, and we'll start with the quilts. But there's featured, I believe there's a dozen blocks in the book, and each one has a star in the center, and then each one correlates to a woman that it's a tribute to a specific woman, and it tells you about that woman. So the first few quilts I'll show you, I believe they're all using the same blocks, just in different colors and patterns and arrangements. So you have Star in the Window. This is Barb's quilt, and then you have a Salute, and that's Alma's quilt. And then we've got a couple of other quilters here. So you've got USO Show by Lynn Droge, and Band of Sisters, also by Lynn Droge. Just very different colors and different arrangements. So I'll show you the different blocks. First one is Cleared for Takeoff. I'm not going to go into the different women that are featured. It's kind of part of the enjoyment of reading the book. Rev It Up. "30 Minutes to Pack." Breaking the Code. Paving the Way. Until War's End. Determined to Fly. Ordered to the Pacific. Every Minute Scheduled. Away from Home. Rosie the Riveter. Keeping Up Morale. believe that's the last block. So this goes into projects. This is the Sweet Memories hooked purse. These are the tribute pillow shams and pillowcases. This is the Service Star needle case. Remembrance red work pillow. Long May She Wave hooked rug. Mr. Rabbit's Victory Garden penny mat. It's the crocheted flag placemats and star napkins. Patriotic March quilt. A Liberty basket quilt. Let's see the little basket at the bottom. This is the Liberty Lily quilt. And the Stars and Stripes quilt. That one has some embroidery in it. And that is Women of Grace and Charm, and that is the last book I'm showing you. So I hope you enjoyed flipping through those with me. Lots and lots of beautiful projects. If I, magically acquire a bunch of other Blackbird books, I will be happy to do another flip through. But I have now shown you all of the ones that I have. And there's maybe one or two that I haven't shown you because Lori showed them to you. So if you want to join in and there's some books that Lori and I haven't flipped through from Blackbird Designs and you'd like to make a video, that would be awesome. I'd love to see what's in the other ones, even if I can't get a hold of them. So thanks a lot for watching. I appreciate it, and I hope you enjoyed. Thank you.